If there is one thing that has struck me about the environment early on, it is that its cause and effect are rarely felt at the same place at the same time. And how we communicate that and advocate for a global shift in consciousness from me to we is something that drives my work every day. I'm Alisha Vasudev, a visual storyteller, geographer, and National Geographic explorer based out of India. My work sits at the cusp of art and science. I've always sought out pockets of nature in the megalopolis that is Mumbai, often challenging the perception that we need to travel great distances to interact with the environment. Rather, we need to realize that we engage with it every moment of the day. I truly believe that communicating the state of our collective environment is an urgent issue, which is why I incorporate elements of data, mapping, and earth science into my photography. I want to bring scientific research, real time data, and findings to you in an instant. For this cartographic illustration, to demonstrate the concept of urban heat island effect, I selected an aerial photograph of New Delhi and identified three neighborhoods with varying characteristics: an urban slum, a business district, and an affluent neighborhood, since we were looking at the role that trees, water bodies, and building materials play in contributing to and regulating heat in urban areas. We then saw Landsat 8 thermal band data of a regular summer day in early May of 2021 and plotted the range of temperature experienced in each of these neighborhoods at the exact same time. Most recently, I set out to explore the impact that the changing climate has on a staple crop like rice, the global consumption of which was approximately 510 million metric tons in 2022. This allowed me to revisit a question that has bothered me for long. What would it take for our communities to change their food habits when environmental conditions no longer favor the agricultural practices? As a grad student, I asked a farming community in rural India this question. They laughed at my innocence and lack of understanding. Turns out, food habits are deeply ingrained in us, and a lot of times farmers will do whatever they can to grow the crops they have traditionally consumed. Many years later, I'm here to revisit the question. Is our changing global climate and the extreme weather events that we are increasingly witnessing going to be the reason that communities reconsider their food habits? In my experience, communities have a wealth of traditional knowledge and a deep understanding of nature, but are struggling to adapt their practices to rapidly changing weather. Fellow explorers, I ask you this. How can we enable communities to capitalize on their traditional knowledge systems and understanding of the planet while equipping them with access to modern day technologies and data? Can we bring together two knowledge systems at opposite ends of the spectrum to provide communities with better food security in the face of rapidly changing global climate?